Morning everyone, me Stafford Train to War here, back in another vlog. And today we're going up to Stafford and tick off some Trent Valley stations for the year. So I've got 3, maybe 4 stations for you guys today. Stafford, Rugeley, Trent Valley, because we couldn't fit that in last year. Then I'm debating Atherstone, depends how the weather pans out. I'm also going to do Nuneaton as well, because believe it or not, the past few days we've had snow around here. There's not really any remains of it, maybe a few bits over there, but pretty much all gone now. Because I was debating coming out today, and I was like, yeah, we'll come out. Because also there's a steamer in Stafford. They haven't told us what's on it. They just said it's a Carmforth steam haul. It is. And also, I thought I had a problem this morning. That problem being I thought they'd cancel my train. But no, they started it here at Rugeley. In fact, the unit in question, well, the 2 units, is actually sat down on platform 3. I presume they only take up to Hillmorton Junction with ours and send it back through on platform 2. And it's 3:51:06, which is nice. We're in for that. Table seats. Noisy Pentarino, so yeah. Let's go up to Stafford and wait for this 0842 service. And I presume, I'm guessing that's the train. I don't see it being any other train. Anyway, I'm going to take a spot down the front end of the platform to get on that unit when it comes in. Right now! Alright, still waiting for the train to be shunted in the platform. By the looks of it, they've lost the driver. They have. That's what the platform staff told me, and the announcer said that the crew's late, so they lost the driver, because I've seen what I presume is the conductor, but the driver hasn't showed up. As long as they don't cancel it, I'm not going to complain. Right, they finally shunted it. I can just see it down at Rugby South Junction. They need to shunt it back into platform 2, so the driver's got to swap in, so it's still going to be a good 5 or so minutes before it's actually out. Confused with this though, telling us to go to platform 3. You can't send the northbound train from platform 3. It would hit the buffers. Someone needs to fix the announcement. They've taken it off the board now too. What's that? To tell people that they're not allowed to get on it now because they're too late. Right, finally here's the train, the crew. Well, I'm getting off at Stafford, but you know what I mean. Running about 12 minutes late. The time it gets out about 15, and it should be 1:06 on the front. Finally found the driver. They're very slow. Yep, 1:06, thought so. Not short. Finally on the train, 3:51:06. About 15 minutes later than planned. And we're off to Stafford. And they are still stopping at Rugeley because they checked the driver. Because I've got a split ticket at Rugeley to get me up to Stafford. Because I don't think I explained that at Rugby, did I? No, I didn't.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. We will be calling at Nuneaton, Atherstone, Tamworth, Lichfield Trent Valley, Rugeley Trent Valley, Stafford and Crewe.
Don't you ever want to interrupt me again. Anyway, the reason why it's cheaper is, if I was just to buy Stafford return, £20. No thank you. But if I buy a ticket to Rugeley, £9.70 with the rail card, followed by £3 from Rugeley to Stafford, so that's £12.70, so I'm saving myself just under £8 by splitting up Rugeley Trent Valley instead of just buying a straight ticket to Stafford. Sometimes I would buy an advance ticket to Stafford, but I didn't do that today purely because I'm going to do a few stations and break my journey up, and obviously you can't do that on the advance ticket, only a flexible ticket. Oh, a wild waiting room has appeared at Stafford. Right, to kick things off at Stafford, there goes the delayed 0935 London North Western Rail service to Crewe from Rugby, originally London Euston. And apparently it started at Rugby because the driver didn't know where the train was. That's a new one for you. Right, the back is 410. Oh, and here's the 5 on the Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. I believe this is the service which has come from Manchester Piccadilly, if I remember rightly. 39119 Avanti West Coast. Yeah, that's the 950 service. Right, it's our first flight of the day. Felixstowe to Trafford Park.
66748. I feel like I've already seen this one, GVRF. I feel like that's not required.
Right, made it to Stafford at the Avanti West Coast Run Station, and you've got 5 platforms, not 6, because platform 2 is disused, and apparently there's reports of trespassers in between Birmingham and Wolverhampton, so that's not good. So we might have a few northbound services which are late. So yeah, I'm not sure how long we're going to be here for, probably until 11:32 if I remember rightly. But there's a steam due through. I don't know what's on it though. Just there's a steam. Never told us what was on it, but well, I hope it is now. I hope it's not a blooming diesel. I hope I didn't get out of bed at 6:45 in the morning for a diesel. I mean, that wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a steam. So yeah, there's quite a lot of enthusiasts here, but there's still a few decent spots to film. I'm not sure what platform they're going to put on, that's the problem. I'm on platform 3 and 4. I think this is the best platform, and I'm on the south end of platform 3 and 4 as well, because I think that's also the better spot. Anyway, let's see what shows up. We've already got the 5, which is a nice bonus. We are about 15 minutes late, so but that's not a huge big deal anyway, because we're here for until 11:32 anyway. So if I was just here for the hour, I would have been a bit peed off at that delay, but never mind, these things happen. Right, here comes the 0950 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly via Wilmslow, 39104. I was hoping to get a picture of the bloody Pride, but I feel like I'm going to get bowed. Oh, sugar. Oh, you're joking. Is it gone? It's worth noting, since I last came to Stafford, the Avanti have changed the stopping patterns. Liverpool Avanti services no longer stop here. The Manchester ones do instead. And now the Scotland/Blackpool via Birmingham services, which are only going as far as Preston today for engineering works, now stop here, which kind of makes sense because they pass through here, so it kind of makes sense to stop them. But the Chester ones, there's a few Chesters that stop here a day. There is. Right, here comes the 1001 cross-country service to Bristol Temple Meads via Birmingham New Street from Manchester Piccadilly. 220003. I'll tell you something about this train, not that it's delayed by a trespass incident. I actually know someone that's on there. Joe Dodman, who I follow on Twitter and who also follows me on Twitter, is on that train up to Preston. He is, and I thought he was going to be before me, but his train got held up due to a trespass incident. Here comes Glasgow Central London Euston.
221104 and 221111. I believe that is running on Divert between Glasgow and Carlisle via some Scottish town called Dumfries and Kilmock, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, because of engineering works. Right, here comes the 1011 London North Western Rail service to Liverpool Lime Street from Birmingham New Street. 350 to 60 is on the front. They've got 2 2s, 259s on the rear. That is packed. Right, here comes a freight train, another one. Not sure what ones this is on. 66002. Let me see if I can find out. Gaurdsmsn to Ditton. Right, here comes the steam running from Manchester Victoria to Stratford Upon Avon. Should have been on that platform really, never mind. We learn from this. What is it? Where's the Scotsman? Well, there's 168004. Right, another freight train's passing through. I believe this is, right, 66427. Right, here comes 390117, Liverpool Line Street, London Euston. And behind me is 35248 Liverpool Line Street, London, Birmingham New Street. This one's Liverpool, London. And then on the back of the Birmingham is 35239. Well, there goes the 1044 London North Western Rail service to Birmingham New Street via Tamebridge Parkway, 35409. This is the service from Crewe. Still don't understand why they've got 2 London North Western services to Birmingham within 5 minutes of each other. Right, our last train that we're going to film here at Stafford before I get my train onwards. It's going to be a freight train from Daventry to Moss End. I believe this is going to be an 88. It is 88002. Right, done at Stafford. I'm going to move on to the next location now, Rugeley, Trent Valley. And yes, I've got a hot chocolate because warm me up. And Starbucks so far this year wins the award for the best hot chocolate. Well worth the £4 I spent on it. Right, done the hour at Stafford now. I'll have to wait for the 11:32 train to take me to Rugeley, but first of all, if there's anything special or freight coming through, I'll film that, and also use the facilities at this station as well. Steam is all the way down there. I think they parked it down there on purpose, to be honest with you. That's due out in a few minutes, so we'll get that. Oh, we got two. I think 240s on the back of this, if I remember correctly. John doesn't go. Right, there goes 352.67 and 352.40. Working the 11:42 London North Western service from Crewe to London Euston. There goes the Pendolino, which I've now completely missed. Right, now made it to the next location of the day. This is Rugeley, Trent Valley, London North Western Run, and it's got 3 platforms. It does. And the West Midlands Railway services towards Birmingham via Warsaw stop on platform number 1. They do. I forgot to mention at Stafford you also get cross country and London North Western. I think I just said a anti-West Coast run. Never mind, but this is Rugeley TV. It's been a while, Rugeley. Oh, it's been a while. I think I was last here December 2021. So it's been about, oh god, 15, 16 months. But it's nice to be back here. And also, I've heard rumours that this footbridge here is actually
The train now boarding at platform 1. Is the 11:50.
Is it? That's nice. I'm not getting on it. I've heard that this footbridge, which is falling apart, it actually might be replaced with a one with lifts at some point. Anyway, here for an hour, and then on to Atherstone. We are, because may as well do Atherstone whilst I'm in the area. Right, there goes 353.68, working the 11:50 London North Western West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham International via Warsaw and Birmingham. Which I'm saying London North Western because it's got the London North Western livery. It's actually under the West Midlands Railway brand. Right, I'm not filming on this platform this time. I'm filming on the south end of platform 3, recommended by Ian Paul, who's Simon Paul's brother, and they're local to Rugeley. So I'm going to film down the south end of platform 3. Because I need to be on that platform anyway for my train over to Atherstone in about 55 minutes time. We did miss an Avanti because we've got London North Western service was left about a minute or two late. Never mind, these things happen. Yeah, let's go over to the other platform then, across this weak bridge. Right, first freight train here at Rugeley Trent Valley is going to be Daventry to Gaurdsmsn. $66,067. And then here comes the London Euston and Liverpool Live Street 390013. Right, here comes Manchester Piccadilly London Euston Avanti West Coast, which should be 390138. Right, here comes 390132 from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Right, here comes the slightly delayed 1225 London North Western Railway service to Crewe via Stafford from London Euston. $350 233 is bringing up the front. With 350 234 on the rear. Before you leave Rugeley Trent Valley, the sign's like really wonky. It is. Yes, I don't know. I've got to be in the front four carriages for Atherstone the next stop, which is going to be annoying because it's probably going to be quite full. Hopefully I don't have to stand and get a seat. Right, here comes my donkey of a train. London North Western service to 1242 to London Euston, which I'm going to take to Atherstone. What have we got? 350. Oh, we go. If it's not 24, I might be able to charge my phone. 108. Because on the back we have got a 235 on the back.
It's not too busy. 20 minutes to warm up on 350 108. The 2's on the back, and which is good because there's a nice seat here with a phone charger next to it, so I can charge my phone for 20 minutes. Save the battery on my battery pack then.
Right, to kick things off at Atherstone, there goes 350 108 working the 1304 London North Western Rail service to London Euston from Crewe. It is 108 connected to 235.
Right, now I'm headed to the third station I'm doing today, Atherstone. London North Western Rail operated, and it's got 2 platforms. It is the only station on this Trent Valley section besides Portsmouth, which we'll get to in a second, because obviously Portsmouth only gets 1 train a day, Monday to Saturday in the Crewe direction. But other than that, it's the only station which doesn't have any onward connections. It is just 2 platforms of London North Western Rail. I do like the fact that you've got an old station building here at Atherstone and the old traditional sign. Apparently that's now a vet, if I'm right. Anyway, here for an hour and then onwards to Nuneaton. This was the station I was debating whether to do today, but then I decided, you know what, we'll do it anyway, because it might be a bit cold, but we haven't had any rain yet because it said it was forecast rain from mid-afternoon. Although I feel like this station's kind of on a curve. I'm going to go to the north end of platform 2 to film. And then we're on the 1404 service. Yeah, and we're off to Nuneaton next. Let's see what turns up. Hopefully there's some freight as well coming through. We should see. Last time when I came here last June, I was on 1. Actually, I think the north end of platform 2 is actually decent. I'm not actually too sure of the station, you know. Right, there's 390039 on an Avanti service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Right, Atherstone's been a bit of a letdown and we've only been here 10 minutes. Freight train, what I was just on about. It's supposed to be a Felixstowe North to Crewe Bass Hall movement passing through at 1334, but somehow got held up for blooming 3 hours at blooming Ipswich. So that when we definitely won't be seeing that, and I doubt we'll see that at the Nuneaton either. Oh, if I knew about that now, I probably would have skipped this station and done the Nuneaton. So Kenilworth and Atherstone have been 2 letdowns so far this year. We did Kenilworth last weekend, Atherstone today. Rugeley, Trent Valley, it was alright. We saw the 1 freight train, that's better than none. But Atherstone, it's been a bit of a letdown again, and it was a letdown last year too. I might actually try Atherstone next year in 2024 on a weekday and not a bank holiday or Saturday, because I feel like I might get the more sweet spot with the freight then. Never mind though, we're from the Avantis, at least that's something. There's 390050 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly from London Euston. That's 221110 from Chester to London Euston, Avanti West Coast. This just gets bloody better at blooming Atherstone, don't it? Blooming the Crewe trains now are late, which means we probably won't see that. Unless my train's late, which it's not, because it's on time. Seriously? I swear, Nuneaton better produce something, otherwise I'm going to be peed off. Because Stafford was a winner chicken dinner. Rugeley TV was the chicken without the roast potatoes. I don't know why I'm saying that, because that's like a really stupid phrase. And it's not even a phrase, it's just a phrase I decided to make up. Came here, absolutely nothing. Well, I say nothing. We got the Pendolino and 1 Voyager, which was alright. So Nuneaton, I tell you what, better produce something. Right, here's my train to come and take me out of Atherstone to get me to Nuneaton. I remember I'm sure I've seen this up the line area, so this is 2-2 if I remember rightly. Putting all the bloody 2s on the bloody Trent Valley Line today, seriously. Yep, it is 234. Which is connected to what's on the back? 243. Right, there goes the slightly delayed 1413 London North Western Railway service to London Euston from Crewe. $352.33 and $352.34. That's a nice combo. It might be a 2, but it's a nice combo. 66-705, the freight train passing through. Not sure where it's going to, I forgot to check. Right, yeah, then I made it to the final station of the day, Nuneaton, London North Western Railway, and we've got 7 platforms. We also get cross country here, and now we get an hourly Avanti West Coast service. You never used to get that last time I came here, but it used to be at peak times only. But now there's 1 hour to and from Manchester, here for just under an hour, and then on the 15:13 back home. Easy. Now let's hopefully get some good action here, and we already have, because we already got a freight train. We got a shed already.
If you see or hear something that doesn't feel right, speak to staff or text the British.
Of course they get a bloody interrupted. Anyway,
61016.
let's enjoy our filming here at Nuneaton. Also, I'm going to try something different here at Nuneaton. I'm going to try the south end of platforms 4 and 5, because previously I've tried the north ends, but the Leamington train's coming on the south, so it's easy to do this end, and the cross country stuff I think you'll get some better shots. So we're going to try the south end of platforms 4 and 5 here at Nuneaton this time round. Terminating from Leamington's Barrier 172. It is 172 004. Blasting through the station is going to be Manchester, Piccadilly, London, Euston, Avanti, West Coast. According to real-time trains, that's 39156. Right, here comes 390005. London, Euston, Carlisle. Right, about to appear is the cross-country service to Leicester from Birmingham New Street. (17638), I think that is. Right, about to have to return a 390-119 progress from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. 390-119. The rain has started. I'm glad this is the final station I'm doing. That's why I set off a bit early, not just because of the steam, also so I could get up most of the stations done before the rain started. That's 66425 from Boston to Daventry. And there's the Avanti service to Liverpool Line Street. I didn't catch the numbers on the Avanti service. Right, here comes the 1445 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Leicester. 107. Right, here we have our next freight train. This is a runs as required one from Middleton Towers to Ravenhead. What? That's a bonus! Nuneaton produced, it did, 3 freight trains, including a 56, which is required, and now we're getting the 1511 train home. And for some reason, I thought that was the southbound Avanti London Euston service, but they appear to still only be at peak hours, because they ain't one until 1643, which is a bit disappointing, but never mind. Let's get this London North Western when it comes in 10 minutes. Take me home. Here comes the 1510 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly via Stoke-on-Trent.
Will be the 1511 London North Western Railway service to London Euston. Calling at
This is going to be
Rugeley,
390,008.
Central and London Euston. This train has 8 carriages.
And here comes my ride home in form of the 1511 London North Western Railway service from Crewe to London Euston. £350 122 is on the front. Oh, it's a 2 on the back, never mind. I'm only on it for 10 minutes. And the front unit looks packed anyway. 350 251 is on the rear, and the rear is much quieter. Right, yeah then folks, made it back to Rugby Station now, just in front of me. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Didn't end up the train because it was too many people sat near me, but I do hope you enjoyed it. If you want to become a member for some more exclusive perks, there's a join button down there. It was a really, really good day out on the Trent Valley Line. Did the 4 stations. Atherstone was a bit of a letdown, but we'll have to look into properly doing that one for next year. And I'm going to get home before this rain starts. So like the video if you enjoyed, comment down below, some feedback would be appreciated. And if you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free because we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Comment down below, some feedback will be appreciated. And make sure if you do subscribe, click the bell for all notifications so you don't miss any future videos or live streams. Take care folks, bye all guys, peace out.